I've been using these scissors for quite a while, so they don't feel as sharp as they used to. To test it, I tried cutting a piece of paper, but the scissors were very stiff, the cut was rough, and it wasn't smooth anymore. Next, I tried cutting a thin plastic glove, and it was even harder. The scissors kept slipping, and I had to squeeze hard to cut. If your scissors at home are experiencing a similar problem, don't throw them away or take them to be sharpened just yet. With just a few simple ingredients readily available at home, I'll show you how to sharpen your scissor blades and make them shine brighter. After completion, let's check if the scissors cut paper and plastic gloves more smoothly. Let's get started. First, I'll take some toothpaste and apply it directly to both sides of the scissor blades. I apply it from the area near the handle all the way to the tip of the scissors so that the entire surface of the blades is covered with a thin layer of toothpaste. You don't need to use too much toothpaste, just enough to cover the blades. Next, I use an old toothbrush to spread the toothpaste evenly over both sides of the blades. I brush gently several times to distribute the toothpaste evenly and clean away any dirt, residue, or stains that have accumulated over time. If your scissors frequently come into contact with glue, tape, or other materials, this step also helps remove some of the remaining residue on the surface, making the blades cleaner before sharpening. Once I see that the toothpaste has been evenly applied to both sides of the blades, I'll use a coin to begin sharpening. I placed the coin against one side of the scissor blade and rubbed it along the blade from the base to the tip. Then I repeated this process several times with moderate pressure. I didn't try to use too much force, but maintained a steady hand so that the coin made contact with the entire surface of the blade. After completing one side, I flipped to the other side and did the same so that both sides were sharpened evenly. During the sharpening process, you should work slowly and carefully to avoid slipping. Just be patient and do this for a few minutes to complete this step. After sharpening, I used a clean cloth to thoroughly wipe away all the toothpaste residue from the scissor blades. At this point, the scissors looked much cleaner. Next, I tested the scissors again by cutting paper and plastic gloves, just like before, to see if the sharpness of the blades had improved. If after this test, the scissors cut more smoothly and easily, we can stop. And if the sharpening results aren't quite what you'd like, don't despair, because I'll be sharing another simple yet highly effective method to make your scissor blades even sharper. After checking again, I found the scissors had improved but weren't as sharp as I'd hoped. Therefore, I'll take another step to improve the sharpening efficiency. This time, I'll use a screwdriver. I open the two blades of the scissors, then place the body of the screwdriver between the two blades. Next, I slowly close the blades so that they grip the screwdriver body, then move the screwdriver back and forth several times. During this process, I maintain moderate pressure and move slowly so that both blades make even contact with the surface of the screwdriver. I repeat this action several times so that the entire blade is affected. After completing the sharpening with the screwdriver, I wipe the blades again with a clean cloth to remove any remaining dirt or residue. Now I'll check the results again using the same method I tried at the beginning of the video. I take out my nylon gloves and start cutting. This time, the scissors cut much more easily. The blades gripped the plastic better, no longer slipping as before, and the cuts were smoother and cleaner. Just a light squeeze was enough for the scissors to cut through the plastic quite smoothly, demonstrating a significant improvement in blade sharpness after sharpening with a screwdriver. If your scissors at home are also dull and no longer cut as smoothly as before, you can try both methods I just shared to see if they work for your scissors. After sharpening the scissors for a smoother cut, I'll continue cleaning and brightening their surface. First, I place the scissors on a stainless steel tray. Next, I sprinkle a layer of baking soda over the entire surface of the scissors. I try to sprinkle it evenly so that areas with more dirt or tarnish are completely covered. Then, I place a sheet of paper over the blades. The paper will help the baking soda adhere better to the metal surface when I pour vinegar on it. Now, I slowly pour vinegar onto the paper. As the vinegar soaks into the baking soda, you'll see the mixture start to bubble. I let the vinegar soak in so that the entire top surface of the scissors is in contact with the mixture. Next, I gently flip the scissors to the other side. Then, I continue to sprinkle another layer of baking soda over the entire surface and pour another layer of vinegar. I do the same as the first side so that both sides of the scissors are soaked in the mixture. After completing the above steps, I left the scissors for about 10 to 15 minutes. This time allows the mixture more time to act on the stains, residue, and tarnish on the metal surface, making the next cleaning step easier. After the soaking time, I took an old toothbrush and began gently scrubbing the entire pair of scissors. I thoroughly scrubbed both sides of the blades, the joints, and the area near the handles, as these are the places where dirt tends to accumulate after prolonged use. After just a few minutes of gentle scrubbing, I could see the stains come off quite easily, and the surface of the scissors was much cleaner. Finally, I rinsed the scissors thoroughly with water to remove all the baking soda, vinegar, and any remaining residue. Then, I dried them with a soft cloth or clean paper towel. And that completes the cleaning and brightening process for my scissors. After cleaning, the scissors look much brighter and neater, and are ready to be used again in daily work. With just a few common ingredients and a little time, we can sharpen dull scissors, clean them, and make them look brighter. If your scissors at home are also dull or have become discolored after prolonged use, you can try applying the tips I just shared to see if they work for yours. Thank you for watching the video. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the Ruby Home channel to not miss more great tips about family, cooking, and sewing in the next videos. See you again!